What's up, Infected? Welcome to the Quarantine. Today I'm taking a look at a game that's currently on Kickstarter by the name of Spookre. Now if you'd like what you see in this video, I'll have a link up in the corner and down in the descriptions that'll take you directly to the Kickstarter video. It'll provide way more information than I could possibly cover in this video. Another thing I have to also state is that everything you see here is of course a Kickstarter prototype of the game, so the final product is of course subject to change. So what is Spookre? Well, Spookre is a trick-taking game where you and everybody else are trying to collect ghosts from the center of the table. Now you want to play cards that are not too strong or you're going to scare away the ghosts. So you want to try to play as close to the number as you can without going over. So what does that mean? Let's go find out. Alright, setting up a game of Spookre is pretty simple. You're going to remove certain cards from the deck depending on the number of players. So as of right now, this is for 3 players. You would add this for 4 and add these for 5. And then you're going to deal each player 5 cards, and you're going to lay out 5 cards out in the middle of the table. Then you're going to determine who the starting player is going to be. So in this case, I'll be the starting player, and you will wind up choosing one of the ghosts to go after. So your goal is the number that you see up here, you're trying to be as close as you can without going over. So I have a 25, a 27, a 26, an 8, and a 3 in my hand. So I may say, we're going to go after this 9. So each player, starting with the starting player, will play their card face up in front of them. So I have an 8. Everybody else now knows there's not a lot of chance that they're going to be able to beat me. So the other player may play, their big high card or something. Play something big out and play some other trash out. And then I would take this card, and it's now mine, and it stays in front of me as a point. Then the card that I played to gain this card will go into the discard pile, and then whoever won that card will then again decide what card we're going after next. So I won this, so maybe I'm going to choose this 4. So I will play first because I chose it, and I will drop down this 3. Again, everybody now knows that there's no chance of them actually winning this, so they're maybe going to throw away whatever their, a card. Then this goes in the discard pile, and I would gain this point. Now, maybe I'm going to choose this 5 and I play a 27, because if all of the players are over this, then the strongest ghost will win. But if everybody's under it, then it's whoever's closest without going over. However, a lot of you guys may be wondering what this symbol here is and the text that's on the bottom. So if I were to say, let's go after the 22 here. It has a green, and I play this 27 that also has a green. When I play this, I would activate the ability that's below it. So in this case, force a player to send a different ghost from their hand. So if I go first, it's not really that good. But if I go last and I played this card, I can tell somebody to put a different card out instead, and maybe, just maybe, that gives me the win. Now, once you've either taken all 5 of the ghosts or you've played the last card in your hand, it is now the end of the night. So any cards that are maybe still left here will go to the discard pile, and then you're going to shuffle the discard pile back into the deck, and you're going to pretty much start the entire thing over again by dealing 5 more cards out in front of everybody and 5 cards each player. Keeping note that any cards that have been won stay in front of each player. Then once each player has been able to be the lead, at the end of that last player's round, whoever has the most ghost cards in front of them is declared the winner. Alright, Spookre. So what do I think about Spookre? Well, first and foremost, the component quality, even the Kickstarter stuff, they're pretty good. The cards are pretty thick, they're good quality. The artwork on it's pretty nice. Everything's really clear and clear to read. Everything on it's pretty easy to understand. But how is the game? Well, the gameplay overall is a lot of fun. It's super simple to play, and it gets a little on the tense side. And everybody that played it enjoyed it. It's a good, fun, light little trick-taking game. However, some groups may not like the fact that, of course, it is a card-driven game, so you could get totally screwed purely based on the crappy card draws. And my group didn't really have too much of a problem with it, but some groups will, so I kind of want to make sure that's known as, you're dealing with cards, so you're going to have an element of luck in the game. And that's really the only problem we had with the game. There were a few times where the game would just wasn't real exciting, or somebody just had the perfect cards so nobody else really got to have any fun. And you know, that kind of thing happens, kind of plays into what I mentioned earlier with it is cards and an element of luck. But overall, the game is so light and so simple and super easy to teach that, you know, I definitely recommend the game. It is a lot of fun. And then you wind up getting, you know, one of the coolest parts, you wind up getting kind of pelted by these decisions. Okay, do I play this card and maybe have an actual chance at winning this? Or do I play this other card that matches this color so I can use an ability that maybe lets me screw everybody else out, or maybe get some more cards or something? And so you wind up having these decisions, or, you know, do you want to waste this card because it's a better card? Do you want to save that ability for later? And so you wind up having these interesting decisions that you have to make kind of on the fly. And so it's a good, fun little game. I definitely recommend pick it up. Anyways, if you liked this video, I'll have a link up in the corner and down in the description. They'll take you straight to the Kickstarter videos I mentioned earlier. But anyways, that is my review for Spookre. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time in the Quarantine.